Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue podcast. Today we have another What If Revisited. Today we'll be talking about what if Flash Thompson became Spider Man. This is written by Gary Conway with art by Diego Olortegui, inks by Walden Wong, and Chris O'Halloran on colors. And this is all lettered by Travis Lanham with a cover by Pat Searcher. So as you can see here, the Watcher at this time, which I believe wasn't Uatu, I think it was Nick Fury. I'm not very sure. I don't remember at this time when who exactly the Watcher was, but you can go check out Original Sin if you really want to find out. I don't. It's kind of a convoluted story, so I wouldn't fully recommend it. So we kick off immediately with seeing Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Spider-Man is definitely saving some people, but as you can see, the Masters of Menace have attacked New York, and Spider-Man's a little more violent than normal. You would see. You can see normally there's really not a lot of blood in a Spider-Man comic, so it's kind of interesting to immediately see the difference. And they put Peter Parker in the shot, so you can immediately tell, like, okay, well, this is definitely not Peter Parker. So we move on. Flash Thompson, Spider-Man, which hasn't really been revealed yet, but we know who it is just based on the premise. Peter Parker's taking pictures as he does, so that stays consistent with the story. But people are scared of Spider-Man in this universe, or in this version of the What If, because of the violence, and he blames Peter Parker for it. Then the Watcher gives us a flashback of pretty much the same origin story that we know from Peter Parker, where he gets bit at the exhibit, but instead it's Flash Thompson, and then he starts wrestling. And in this story, though, Flash drops out of high school, and then he just becomes Spider-Man full time. He fights a lot of crime. He definitely is in it for for the money of himself. Meanwhile, we see J. Jonah Jameson in this version of events. He actually likes Spider-Man. He agrees with Spider-Man's mission, which is very different. And I think it's because he feels that the violence that Spider-Man is, you know, using to take down these criminals is justified because they are bad guys. So that's a very different distinction here between Peter Parker and Flash Thompson. We also find out that in this universe, Aunt May has she's in the hospital and she needs a medicine, but the one truck with the medicine in the city has been hijacked. So he plants a tracker in Spider-Man to try to get him to help, and he follows him. So Peter Parker follows Flash. He figures out his secret identity, and Flash just takes out all his frustrations in Peter. He actually kills Peter Parker in this trailer after Peter tells him what he needed him for. And this is Spider-Man doesn't kill, right? That's like a thing, and he has before. Peter Parker has accidentally killed people, and it's a story that we kind of revisit every once in a while to understand how deeply sorry he is for accidentally killing someone. I believe it's in an annual with Wolverine. So in this universe now, Flash takes it upon himself to go find that medicine to get it to Aunt May, and try to redeem, or I guess become, start his redemption. And we get a really cool series of panels to kind of wrap up this really iconic scene from Spider-Man, where he's trapped under the building that's collapsed after he got the medicine. And here, Peter Parker in the original version of this, he gives himself. It's also kind of like a pep talk where he does say that he's a hero, and instead here Flash admits to himself that he's not a hero. So I really like the parallel of the story here of this panel. The art is really like it just really cool how it recaptures that moment, but it also kind of updates it. Um, so after that, on May, fortunately, does get better, and then Flash Thompson turns himself into the police, and that's kind of what we have at the end of the issue. So this one was definitely a fun one to revisit. In the previews for the What If series, we saw Spider-Man recently, so I wanted to do a Spider-Man What If. So this is the one I picked, and I'm not disappointed. I'm actually pretty happy that we revisited this one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. You can go check that out. I'll put the name of the story in the description. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying these What Ifs revisited, because I definitely am. So yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when we go live. Check out our Patreon on the description. Um, and yeah, just leave me a comment with some more What Ifs that we can look into that you guys want to revisit. Some of them are a little harder to get than others, but so far I picked a few that I can easily access through the Marvel Unlimited app. And there's a lot of them in the Marvel Unlimited app, so if you've ever wanted to read the What If series, like, this is your chance. So yeah, go check that out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.